Hi guys, thought I'd do a quick video on how to dye your RC parts if you want to change the colour of them. So I just had this RIT black dye turn up, which is in powder form. I think it's about £4 delivered off of eBay, which is great. And I've got old saucepans here. Don't use your wife's nice ones. So these are just some cheapy saucepans that I bought from the supermarket. But you can see I've got some RC10 bits here. As well as my Willspeed battery mounts, which these are 3D printed, and then these are obviously original white nylon parts from the RC10. So I'm just going to give these a quick wash with some fairy washing up liquid type stuff. Give them all a wash, give them a rinse. You can probably hear I've got the kettle on in the background, so we're going to get that warmed up, get these cleaned, and then get them on a nice simmer for about 40 minutes. I'll be back in a moment once these are all cleaned up. So that's all the parts washed and cleaned and rinsed. So the kettle's just boiled. So don't put boiling water in because it might distort the parts. Just let it cool down for a minute, then pour the water in so you've got enough to cover all your parts. So about there. And you don't want to bring it to the boil, you want to just get it simmering for 40 minutes. You don't want it actually boiling and bubbling up and splashing dye everywhere. Then we'll pop the dye in a sec. Right, so we're just going to add the dye now. So just taking the packet out, and then I'm going to use about half a pack on this. If you're doing wishbones and bigger stuff, you might want to chuck the whole packet in. But I'm just going to put about half in, and you'll see it all go black. There we go. So once this is tipped in, give it a careful stir with a spoon just to make sure the dye's all blended in nicely, and then pop it back on the hob for about 40 minutes, and then all your bits will be black afterwards. Right, the parts have been on for about half an hour now. I'll just have a fish around and not splash it anywhere, but you can see the bulkhead there is taken pretty well, to be honest. What else have we got in here? Let's have a fish around, see what we can find. What's that? Oh, that's the front suspension mat. You see it's a nice black colour. So yeah, got about another 10-20 minutes to go. Give it another little stir up, and then we'll be ready to take the parts out and then give them a rinse off. Right, so back in the workshop. I've just drained all the black dye water out. So just going to go and fill this full of clean water and sort of rinse these off a couple of times, and then I'll show you the sort of finished results. Right, so there you have it. All the bits are done. They've all come out pretty well, to be fair. So yeah, they all look pretty nice. So we'll get these on the necessary cars. So that group there is for the RC10 build I'm doing, and then these will go back on my Willspeed car shortly, which I'll show you in a sec. Right, so just fitted up the battery clamps, as you can see. So they look pretty smart. Now they're black, match the rest of the car really. So nice easy job. Change the look of your parts for £4 and a bit of effort. So yeah, give it a go.